What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, and today I am having my last day in San Antonio, Texas. Tomorrow I do move to Austin, Texas, as I had mentioned in previous videos. Wanted to spend today just at Guadalupe State Park here with Eddie. You're gonna see him here in a little bit and talk about some takeaways that I've had from living in Texas. You might be a little bit confused about the title. However, when I was in college, I had two friends that both said the same thing when they went away for college internships, where they actually went away on their own into a small town in Ohio and then actually in Washington, D.C. without knowing a ton of people. Now, I did a college internship myself as well. However, I did know a lot of people from school, but the takeaway that they had when they did this is when they went away on their own to do a college internship for a few months, they really found that they didn't have the fear of missing out that they used to. And they both said very accurate things. And I've actually had that same experience here at 25, moving to Texas for 5 months, not knowing a ton of people. And I was able to focus a lot on my routine and what I wanted out of life moving forward. Stay tuned here, gonna go over that, and be sure to like and subscribe. I have content coming out every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Central. Thanks so much. Gotta go inside. All right, Eddie, chill. Look at it, he's so cute. Hey. The main thing that I took away from this is a actual routine. Now, I did not have a routine worth anything before I moved to Texas, and I would say the first thing about my routine is the actual exercise part. So I invested in a exercise program, and this has really helped me to keep my mind right and actually get in that I'm doing a workout every single day mentality. Has actually bled into other parts of my life and made me feel a lot better. A workout routine is something that I for sure took away from this San Antonio experience. Now, the second part to this fitness routine was actually getting back into playing tennis, something that I really enjoyed throughout high school and part of college that I got away from previous to moving to Texas. So was able to really focus on what I wanted, discovered that, hey, you know, there's something missing here. I want to get back into competitive sports, found tennis, found a good group, and was able to play 2 to 3 times per week throughout the 5 months that I've been here, and I plan to continue that when I do move to Austin. Now, the last portion of routine that I want to talk about is around work. So there's 2 components to this. Number one is my video business, mattray.co, that I have, and I've been able to make a lot of improvements with that for this very reason, posting YouTube videos once per week and working on some other projects as well. The second is with my work that I do day-to-day career. I'm in sales and have been in sales for the past 2.5 years, but previous to moving to Texas, I was, you know, all in on the actual result of sales. Like, what could my numbers be? How do I get to that number? Always worrying about the numbers. But you know, here with routine and taking it a step further, what I've focused on is nailing that routine, going with the routine, trusting the process, and then everything else will work out. Now, normally I would get a ton of footage of the Guadalupe River because it is beautiful normally. However, there has been a lot of flooding in San Antonio recently, and there's just a ton of debris, and it looks like a big fat Willy Wonka chocolate river right now. After living with Eddie over here, the main discovery that I've made is that I am not ready to own a pet, and I will not be ready for the foreseeable future. Really know how much work a dog is, because it is an immense amount of work. It's like having a little child. So yeah, that's the last thing that I wanted to say here, just around my takeaways from living in Texas for the past 5 months. If you do have the opportunity to have an experience like this, even if it is for a couple weeks, a month, 2 months, whatever the case may be, if you're working remote, maybe get an Airbnb somewhere out where you don't know anybody and you can really just focus in on your routine and yourself. Or maybe you want to find a new job in a new city and just kind of make that leap. Would totally recommend you do that. And if you have any thoughts on this, put your comments in the section below. Thank you.
Hey, Eddie.